Here are the top 5 venues in San Diego for your quinceañera party. Hi, my name is Paloma. I am a quinceañera photographer based in San Diego. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you're going to learn everything about a quinceañera and how to plan one. In today's video, I'm sharing with you my experience after photographing many quinceañeras all over San Diego at different venues, and I'm telling you which ones are the best. So go get your coffee and let's get started. I took different things into account, like how pretty the venue is, if they have parking, the service overall. Take into account, taste is subjective. Also, very important to mention, this video, it's not sponsored in any way. None of those venues paid me anything to be mentioned here. This is just all like in my own experience. And after asking the quinceañeras and the quinceañeras moms how they liked everything at the venue. The first one in this list is going to be Marina Village. The reason because it made it to the top of the list is because of the waterfront views. I mean, we're in San Diego, so we might as well take advantage of those beautiful views. Marina Village has different like halls within the same complex, so you can decide, for example, if you're having a small party and you need like a smaller hall, or if you're having like a very big party and you need like a very large hall. They can accommodate all of this. And now within those halls, you have options of like an outdoor area to have like your ceremony and then come indoors to have your party. Or you can also do like everything indoors. And here you also have the option of like hiring them and like having them doing everything, like the decor, catering, you know, like the whole thing. Or you could also do like you bring everything. You're in charge of all of your vendors. Another thing that I absolutely love about Marina Village, and another reason why it made it to the top of the list, it's the sunset views. Oh my gosh, you cannot beat those views. So whenever I have a quinceañera at Marina Village, guess what happens? Yes, right at sunset, I grab the quinceañera, whoever wants to get a picture with her, I bring them outside, set up my lights, and we take amazing sunset pictures there because the views are amazing. Of course, I talk about this beforehand with my clients. Sunset pictures, it's one of like my signature things. There's plenty of space for everyone. So even though they have different halls, you have enough room to do like your own setup and not be in the way of other events, other photographers, and you can quickly come back to the hall. Another great thing about this venue is that they have a really large parking lot. So even though they have many halls within the same complex, they are prepared for it. It's also like, I feel like it's a fairly central location within San Diego, so fairly accessible. If you want to look at real quinceañera at Marina Village, I'm gonna leave the link up here, and the link is also gonna be down in the description. Number 2 in this list is going to be the center in Escondido. And yes, this one is in North County, but it takes the second spot because it's a beautiful location. Even as you're driving into it, it looks really pretty, the fountains on the side. This venue also offers different halls within the same complex, so you have different options right there. And one thing that I absolutely love and why it takes the number 2 in our list, it's because it's the perfect venue if your quinceañera is going to be during rainy season. This hall is absolutely perfect for that. Now I know we don't get that much rain here in San Diego, but it's always better to be prepared. When I photographed the quinceañera there, it was actually raining, and guess what? The quinceañera didn't get a drop of water on her. We didn't get a drop of water in our equipment or like anything at all. Why? Because they have a parking structure that you drive in, and then right from there you walk into the hall. So there is no risk of getting any rain on your dress, on your makeup, on your hair, nothing at all. And it's beautiful. Crystal door, wooden floors. This one that I'm showing you, it's the Diamond Ridge Hall. They also have like an outdoor area too that you could also use. Another thing that I really liked about this venue is that they have a coordinator. Now, this coordinator actually got in touch with me before the event to make sure that like everything was in order, which is a really nice touch. Of course, it's not absolutely necessary, but some halls do it, some halls don't. I really like that in this case she did. Another amazing thing is that she was actually there the day of the quinceañera, because there are some halls that they do have like a coordinator or whoever the quinceañera's mom has been talking to, but they don't show up to the day of the event, so they don't really know who to reach out if something happens or if they have a question or something. But in this hall, she was actually there the whole day. She checked in with us. I think she did it with every single vendor just to make sure that everything was perfect, and that's an absolutely really nice touch, and it helps to make sure that your quinceañera party runs like as smoothly as possible. And of course, parking. Yes, they do have like a lot of parking spots for your guests. Now, if you want to see a real quinceañera at this venue, I'm gonna leave the link up here. The link is also gonna be down in the description. Now, if this video has helped you, please give me a like. Now, number 3 in this list is going to be the venue in Eastlake. Now, this, yes, it's Eastlake. It's southeast in San Diego, and this is a very, very large venue. Super tall, high ceilings, beautifully decorated. So if you're having a party with a lot of guests, I think this venue will be perfect for you. And they have this gigantic screen in the middle where they play like either the slideshow or they put like the quinceañera's name on it. It looks really good. And they have one of the biggest dance floors that I have seen in San Diego. So once again, if you have a lot of guests, this is a perfect venue for you. Now, this venue gets a special mention because they are super nice to us as vendors. That probably doesn't really affect you as the client, like if you're having your quinceañera there, but they do get a special mention there. And parking, yes, of course, they do have a really large parking lot where once again, you don't have to worry about your guests finding a parking spot. If you have noticed, that's something kind of important. If you want to watch a real quinceañera, I'm gonna leave the link up here, and the link is also gonna be down below. Now, the following halls are in like no specific order. It just depends on what area in the city you are at. I'm gonna go with number 4, and this is gonna be in East County, and it's going to be Crystal Ballroom in El Cajon. And one thing that I absolutely love about this hall, it's the ceiling. Like the chandeliers in the middle of the dance floor make your pictures look really pretty. They also have like a stage there, so they usually set up the DJ there, and then the main table goes on the other side. And they also have a lot of parking. This is also a large hall. Once again, if you're having your party in East County, this is a perfect choice. Now, if you want to see a real quinceañera at this hall, the link is up here. I'm also gonna leave the link down in the description. And now number 5 is the Vogue on Broadway. This is a hidden little hall in Chula Vista, and it made it to the list because I was quite impressed walking into it. Like, you wouldn't expect it will look that good. It's a smaller hall compared to the other ones that I have mentioning, but it's really, really pretty the way they decorate it. From the entrance, they set up the picture. There's like this welcome table. You can set up sitting chairs there, and you walk in, and it's one of those halls where they have everything set up. So for example, you're not going to see big speakers or like the DJ's cables all over. And I'm not gonna generalize here, like some DJs have a very like visually pleasing setup, some others don't, but on this one you don't have to worry about that. It's all set. They also have screens already mounted. They usually have like the quinceañera's pictures, like the pre-photo shoot that we did. They have those pictures there, and they also play the slideshow. And one pretty cool thing about this hall, it's the staircase in the middle. This is how the quinceañera does her entrance. As you can see here, they also have like those sparklers. Like, it looks really pretty. I was mostly also impressed by the dessert table. This quinceañera was an enchanted forest theme. The dessert table was decorated so pretty. I mean, like, look at those tiny bunnies. Pretty much in all quinceañeras, like, all desserts look pretty delicious, but this one, I think they did it like a step up with the theme, with the whole theme. They brought it together. They do deserve a special mention for that. I do know that you could recreate this at other halls too, like if you hire someone to decorate everything, but this is what I saw at this hall, that's why I'm mentioning it here. And now the one, let's say, con to this hall is that their parking lot is very, very small. Like, it's a tiny parking lot. I personally didn't have an issue with parking because I was a vendor. The mom was nice enough to give me a parking permit where I could just like park right in their parking lot. But I can see parking being an issue at this hall. If you want to see a real quinceañera, the link is up here. It's also gonna be down in the description. And now, if you know me, you know I always give you a little extra. So I'm gonna have a number 6 in this venue list. And this one is going to be Royal Banquet in Miramar. So if you're based in like Poway, Rancho Peñasquitos, like if you're around that area, I feel like this hall, it's a perfect option. They have different halls within the complex. It's a very big hall, super tall ceilings. You have room to set up everything from like a buffet table, the dessert table, a photo booth. Like, there is room for everything in this hall. They also have a really large parking, and I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description to a blog post there where you can see like a lot of pictures of a quinceañera there. And now I recommend you to continue watching this video with the top 5 locations in San Diego for your quinceañera photo shoot. I hope this video helped you. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I hope you have a wonderful quinceañera. Bye!